Hey, what's up, America? So, I have something very important to tell you that I found out, and it pretty much is going to explain what's happening at the southern border. So, who's aware of what the UN Refugee Resettlement Program is? Well, it's a program set up by the UN to resettle refugees within certain criteria to certain countries. And wouldn't you know it, the United States is right up at the top. So this is the UNHCR. This is the UN Refugee Agency, and it gives a guide as to what a refugee is, what resettlement is, why is refugee resettlement important, how many refugees there are, how many countries. Apparently 24 countries do. 1.5 million refugees are in need of resettlement, but only 7% were resettled. Uh-oh, that's got to change. So, according to this, the United Nations and nonprofit partners refer a refugee to be considered for resettlement and provide detailed background information. Then the U.S. government, along with 8 government agencies, 5 separate security checkpoint databases, 6 background check services, and 2 in person interviews, allow refugees to come in here. I highly doubt that that's all being done. And if the refugee is approved, the State Department assigns the case to one of 10 nonprofits of the private sector. Then travel arrangements are coordinated by the International Organization for Migration and partners, and nonprofits or private sponsors welcome the refugees and help them integrate and become economically self-sufficient in their new U.S. community. But where are they all going? Well, let's take a look. So 47 states are receiving refugees here in America, but Texas, New York, California, Pennsylvania, Arizona, North Carolina, Ohio, Kentucky, Michigan, and Washington State are the top 10 states that are gaining refugees from this program. And then here is the amount of people, at least up to where this was done in 2023. We have 34% Near East Asian, 41% from Africa, 5% from Europe, 10% from Latin America, 10% from East Asia. So, of course, here's the refugee ceiling from 1980 on, and you can see the red line is supposed to be what is coming in, and you can see almost every year it's gone above that all the way since the 80s. And top countries for the origin of refugees resettled, we have the DRC, Syria, Afghanistan, and Myanmar, or as you know it, Burma, old Burma. So basically what this is saying is the United Nations, along with the U.S. government, is working with nonprofit agencies to purposely resettle refugees here that they deem fit for these programs, economically make them viable, and set them up to live in their new U.S. community. So, and while they're saying that this is saving lives, I have a feeling this goes a lot deeper into this. And maybe you guys should investigate if you can find anything else adding to this horse shit.